Hello, it is Friday, and I wanted to get this lesson up over the persuasive speech. So your discussion for this last one is graded. I will start grading your informative speeches on Monday. I should finish on Monday, so look for those to be done. And for the persuasive speech, I hope you guys are all watching this because this is very important. This is our biggest speech. This is a speech I use for assessment purposes, meaning that I grade it a little bit harder because I have to have an accurate assessment. So let me go over what the requirements are for this persuasive speech, and like always, I am here to answer any questions you may have. This is your longest speech. It is 4 to 6 minutes, and it does require a visual aid. If you got full credit on your plan page for the informative, which I know they're not graded yet, but those will be graded really soon, then you don't need to make any changes. I'm not upping the requirement for the PowerPoint, but you must have a PowerPoint with this one. So just the same thing applies, 5 to 7 slides. You can have a few more if you want, as long as it makes sense. Make sure the font is big enough and dark enough for me to see. Make sure you're not overwhelming your slide and all of those things. I'll leave you feedback on it, and tell you what I take off for. If I take off points for it, you'll definitely be aware of why. A few of you emailed me your PowerPoint and let me look at it, which was fantastic. I highly advise you to do that. So if you have any questions about your visual aid, let me know. But I want to focus on the topic selection in the speech for the persuasive. Again, this one's 4 to 6 minutes. You must have 2 sources with this. So in the informative you had 1, and this one you have 2. And you must attribute those sources in your speech. So according to, and then you give some statistics, some facts, some percentage, or whatever it is that you're using from your source. Again, you have to have 2 sources, 1 source, or each. You have to attribute that source each time in your speech, so that's 2 times. So 2 sources, 1 time each, that's 2 times you'll be attributing that in your speech. So basically you just start the sentence with according to, a little while later, according to. And that's how you get the points for that. So, topic selection. It must be something that is arguable. If it is not, I will not grade it. I will make you do it over. So I really cannot stress enough the importance of you getting your topic approved. Several of you did not get your topic approved for your informative, and you ran into problems with that. So you need to make sure that you are getting your topic approved before you even begin. It has to have something that has 2 sides. So what I mean by that is, it can't be something like child abuse, because who's going to be, yay for child abuse? Nobody. Everybody's going to be against that. The same thing for drunk driving. People do it, and they shouldn't, and they know they shouldn't. So, texting and driving, animal abuse, all things like that, they're not arguable. So it has to have something that has 2 sides to it. You cannot do abortion. Abortion is something that has 2 sides, but I don't allow it because, 1, it falls under the category of a very cliched topic. And there are several cliched topics, such as the death penalty, gun control, all of those topics. Legalizing marijuana. You cannot do legalizing marijuana. I just don't want to hear it. It is played out. It is cliched. Same thing with the topics I listed before. Just don't even try, because I won't allow that. And abortion, another reason I don't do that one is, you take the cliche element out of it. But it is one that you're either way over here on or you are way over here on. And it's really hard sometimes to kind of find a happy medium and present your message in a way that's non-offensive. So what topics can you do? Well, you have to make sure that you have a reason for giving your speech. So your credibility. Some of you are still not putting credibility statements in your intros, and I've been saying that with every speech that's been in every lesson. You have to have that credibility statement in your intro. What gives you the right to give this speech? What is your connection with this topic? And so you have to have that in your intro. So I've seen things like homeschooling, but only if, say, you are homeschooled and that is something that you feel very adamantly about. So you being homeschooled would be a credibility for you to give a topic about, or a speech about why homeschooling is better. I've seen, adopting an animal from an animal shelter. I've seen recycling. It doesn't have to be something controversial. It has to have something that has 2 sides to it that you can argue. I've seen organ donation, things of that nature. So really put a lot of thought into this this topic selection. You're very open with this. You're very, very open with this topic as long as it has two sides to it. So if you want to email me a list of topics, we have a discussion board for this speech, like all speeches, and you can post in there just topic ideas that you have, and get feedback from your peers. Email me, and I will lead you in the right direction. So again, it must be something that's arguable, and it can't fall under the category of being cliched. Or you also cannot promote your religion to be superior than any other religion, and so that's a campus-wide policy. That actually may be a state policy, maybe all over policy because we're a state institution, but you cannot promote your religion to be better. So meaning, even though Christianity is the most universally accepted religion, you cannot get up here and try to convince everybody to be a Christian. That's against policy. So that's one, the abortion, the cliched ones such as the capital punishment, gun control is way overplayed. So don't try to do that one. An abortion is just a big no. So email me your topic ideas, and this is our last speech, so let's go out strong. And if you have any questions, let me know, and I hope to hear from you soon. Bye.